Okay, guys, and welcome to the next pack. I know I said I'd take a bit of a Minecraft break, but I kind of wanted to come back and play some Antimatter chemistry again. So this isn't going to be part of a full progression log. Right now it is the 16th of March for me. I won't post a full video for at least another week from today, because, well, congrats, you've seen the progress. This is it. There's no more. There's no more to show. Oh, look, a tree grew. So there is something more to show. Now there's no more to grow. Now there's no more to show. Yeah. So I just wanted to show this little clip here of what I did last night. This was about 2 hours. We can actually check. Where is time played? Is it? Oh, here it is. At the very top. 1.3 hours. Okay, so an hour and a half. This was an hour and a half of progress. So obviously, not enough for a full 15-minute video. I'm sure I could stretch it to a 15-minute video just on sheer rambling, but I'm gonna let future me, me in a week, talk more about the pack and stuff. I just wanted to record this little bit, I guess, for posterity. I don't know. You guys, in the last one, you guys didn't see the very early stages of the base. You only saw it after I started rebuilding it with planetary logistics. So, we're gonna see how this pack goes. Obviously, this is not the final state of the base. uh, I I actually have access to refined storage now, or not refined storage. Sorry, planetary logistics. I did turn off channels again. I'll talk more about the stuff I've changed. Future me anyway. We'll do that. But yeah. So, but I don't know where I want to put this. But yeah, hopefully I'll have figured all that stuff out in a week. So I guess you'll know in right after this, and I won't for 7 days. So have fun with the power of video editing. I hand you over to future me. Hey guys, and welcome. Welcome to another slightly in progress clip. Uh, this will be part of the bigger progression log that you guys are watching now, I guess. So you kind of know that, I suppose. For me, it's been about like a week and a half, I think, since the previous clip. It's the 24th now. I don't remember if I told you the date before. We can go ahead and time played is 0.69 days now, so it's been quite a bit of play time. This is the base. It sucks. I hate it. But the reason why I'm recording this is I'm actually about to start building at least the center control room area of what the base is going to be. I think I'm pretty excited with it. I'm kind of sad because it was going to use a lot of the ceramic in it, and this ceramic is actually extremely difficult to get in the amounts that I plan to use it in. Like, yeah, you can see I have, I don't know, 8, almost 9 stacks here, which is a decent chunk, but this took me like many hours to collect because it's not that common in ATOM. Um, I ended up using just a bajillion EFELNs and then just destroying a massive part of the underground, and that worked okay, but it's just not practical. It was just too expensive. I had to get too much sulfur, I had to farm a lot of sulfur, and then it wasn't the play. So I've replaced it with this blue slate, and you guys will see what that looks like in a moment. Some skystone. There'll be some making some glass over here. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So yeah, I guess I'll just end this clip right here, but I wanted to show what it looked like now before I tear everything down and make it good. Hopefully. We'll have to see how that goes. Uh, okay, and by the power of editing, I will now hand you off to the next future me. Maybe we'll see if there may be another in progress clip. Uh, I don't know because I'm now me. All right. See you guys. Yeah. Hello guys, and welcome to I guess the first progression log video of the new pack that I'm playing. Well, quote unquote new. Uh, Antimatter Chemistry is the pack I'm playing now. I've played it before multiple times, but I've never actually completed the pack. So I guess first off, I'll discuss the pack itself and some of my goals. So it's a 1.1, it's a 1.12 pack, sort of like a skyblock in that this is the regular world. You have It's not very deep either. It's just like 9-10 blocks down. You have this antimatter. You break it up using these chemical combiners or these chemical dissolvers, and then it's basically uh, It's the alchemistry mod, so I feel like that's pretty descriptive. You break stuff down to elements, and you can turn elements into other things. Um, so it's a very extensive pack. I think this is going to be much longer than Mechanical Mastery was. Mechanical Mastery was about 6.5 days of playtime or so. I'm already up to like a day or so, a little over a day now, and I'm not even really having really any progression. I did a bunch of like lawn-based setups. You saw earlier, two other earlier clips of what the base was at the very beginning, and then right before the move. Alright, before the build slash move. And this is the old space, and I've got some stuff in the new space. Obviously, some stuff still has to get moved. This stuff will probably stay here for a while. This stuff will get moved somewhere when I have a space for it. Um, yeah, lots of just some like basic farms and stuff. Nothing. Yeah, you can actually see how far down it goes. It's not very far down. um, yeah, so some goals for the pack is I'm gonna try and I don't know. I think I'm gonna try and go for the creative items. So you can come over here and we can check the quest book. And I don't know if I'm gonna go for all the creative items, but I think the goal for the pack, I'd like to set a goal, and the goal is gonna be the Infinity Armor. That's gonna be the goal. At the very least, we'll get the Infinity Armor. And as you can see, this stuff is very expensive. Uh, you need a lot of these antimatter catalysts, and you need a lot of these singularities, and there are a lot of singularities, as you can see. 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9. So 81 singularities. And so they have different amounts of resources. Like this is 5, but if we look up singularity, the mineral salt singularity is 20,000. So it generally is around 5,000, but it'll vary from resource to resource, as you can see. And look, this requires gold blocks, not ingots. So 8,400 iron blocks. Yeah, so you know, a lot of these elemental ones are gonna be fine. That's not too bad, probably. But anyway, that's later. And I basically just batched my way up to Atom so I could try and get some building blocks. The original layout would have had me using a lot more of the ceramic blocks, as you can see here, because I really liked the way they looked, especially when dyed. But the problem was this stuff is extremely difficult to get in the amount that I had originally planned to use it in. Like you can see, I have a little around 10 stacks or so, a little less than 10 stacks, and that took, God, 10 hours, not 10 hours, but multiple hours to get that much, and it was quite expensive. I had to spam the hell out of EFELNs, and it wasn't really worth it. Like in order to build the base large enough, it was just too much time. So instead, I redid the palette with this blue slate shingles and this glass. So the only time I'm going to be using ceramic, because I will use ceramic, will be for cable facades for planetary logistics. Again, some other stuff I'd like to talk about is I turned off channels once again for nuclear craft, because this is in this pack. Meltdowns for both fusion and fission have been turned off. I did add flux networks. I'm pretty sure I added that. I added that. Like, a lot of this configs and a lot of the config changes, except the channels, I did change that when I played this attempt. But I played this pack much longer ago, and in my second attempt, which was quite some time, I added flux networks because I love flux networks. It's great. It's great. So I added it because I like them and I wanted them. So there you go. I think at one point turned down the electrolyzer for nuclear craft. You can break stuff down into oxygen, hydrogen, and deuterium. I think I sped it up and decrease. Yeah, I could see. Because I think before, that's much different. I think by default it's like 400 RF per tick and like 3,600 ticks. But I reduced the time and power cost for an earlier save because I wanted to do a lot of fusion with deuterium and hydrogen and stuff. And this is how I wanted to do it. Because it's, the only real way of... I guess you could do it this way through a chemical reactor. But iron, molten boron, hydrogen... Okay. And this gives you back all that. Yeah, okay, so it's not helpful. Yeah, so I wanted hydrogen for lots of fusion reactors because at the time I wanted to do a bunch of fusion reactors that would fuse up to like different elements. So you could do like really you could do like really hot, heavy reactors, with just feed them off other fusion reactors. So yeah, I think it's pretty much it. At least that I want to talk about the pack itself. I don't have creative flight yet. I just tried to fly. um, yeah, so you guys have pretty much probably seen everything there is of this base at the moment. It's obviously still very much a work in progress. Um, these 4 rooms are just here for like handcrafting stuff for early game, and eventually they'll get swapped out. Like this stuff will get moved elsewhere. I hate this. I have to fix this. This is broken. Um, Power of obviously will eventually get moved. This will stay here. This will probably stay here. This is like just like hand machines and stuff. Eventually this might get moved, but we'll have to see. Um, yeah. So I'm kind of excited to take a second, well, actually a third pass at this pack, because like I said, I really enjoyed this pack, but I was never able to finish it before, and so I want to attempt again with, doing these short little progression videos. I'm hoping this will help me finish the pack. Uh, yeah, so we'll have to see. Obviously, not necessarily any promises, but we'll have to see. So I'm excited. I'm excited to play this pack again. Excited to get into it. It's gonna be a lot of work. Obviously, There's nowhere. It's gonna be significantly longer than Mechanical Mastery, at least in terms of playtime. In terms of progression videos, we'll have to see. Because a lot of it is just lots of little grindy things at the very beginning. Was just endlessly grinding for fuel and resources and stuff. The early game is, well, at least for me, very time consuming. That didn't help the way I was doing it, which was no automation, which was bad and stupid. But I did wanted to build the base originally did need ATOM for it, and then it didn't really. So there we go. That's what I get for picking a palette that required, a day was worth 24 hours of playtime to even unlock. So keep that in mind, I guess. As for like what the base is made out of, shingles, skystone, clear glass, and then this porphyry block, whatever. This is from ATOM. This is good stuff. I like it. This wasn't originally in the plan, but when I rebuilt, by reducing the amount of ceramic required, uh, I decided to use this stuff. So this was good. So yeah, I probably could have built a large portion of this base, or I could have built a large portion of this base before reaching ATOM. Although all this glass would have been a pain in the ass, let me tell you, because you can turn strange sand, which is in ATOM, and you can get a lot of it. You can just turn it into clear glass in the smeltery, which was nice. So yeah, I think that's probably it for what I have so far. Congratulations. Welcome to 24 hours worth of gameplay slash progression. This is it. It's not that much, gotta be honest. Uh, so, it's been a lot of work. Oh, I forgot to move this. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah. So I have obviously a lot of work to do. I need to set up a bunch of farms, a bunch of things I should have had already that I didn't. And now that I have the base laid out, I can start, doing some mob farms and stuff. Mob farms will probably be temporary because I'm not sure they're really going to have anything I'm going to want a late game, and they're kind of laggy because DML. Was it just called DML? What's it called? Well, whatever it is in this pack. Oh, Deep Mob Learning. Yeah, there you go. That's in this pack. I have to unlock it. I technically can. I just need to go spend like an hour in the ATOM, and then you can unlock this stuff. So it won't be a problem. And then I can start working on this stuff. So I don't even know if I'm really gonna go around to setting up, because in the first chapter, or is it it's the first chapter, third. Uh, you can do mobs, a mob farm that way. But I don't know if I really want to do it that way. I don't know if I need to do it that way. We'll have to see. Uh, but then we'll get into nuclear craft, and nuclear craft is lots of fun. I enjoy it. sad that it's not been any of the more modern packs that I've been playing. But that's okay because it's Nuclear Craft Overhaul, which is, I think like 1.18. I don't know. Uh, yeah. So Nuclear Craft is fun. Excited to play it again. I really enjoy it. But I think I've probably rambled long enough about nothing effectively. uh, so I guess I'll go ahead and end this here. But I'm excited to see where this pack goes, and I hope you guys are the few of who do watch. I hope you guys are also excited to uh, watch what I'm doing and see where this goes. I'm happy with this base actually. I very much enjoy this base style. I spent a lot of time in creative mode planning it out. So which, yeah, like I said from last pack, I want to do more planning and base layouts, so I did. As for what goes on from here, there hasn't been any planning regarding that, so that's something I'll have to also do planning for. Um, yeah, okay. That's it from me. I will hopefully this. Yeah, I know this is Monday. I'm posting this Monday instead of Saturday because Saturday I didn't have anything to show. So we'll have to see whether I do next Saturday. I'll probably do a short one. We'll have to see because I do want to try and make sure that they go back to up on Saturdays. Because the only reason it's going up on Monday is because I'm on spring break this week. So lots of playtime ahead of me. Okay, see you in the next one.